Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I thought I would do a really fun Christmas themed video. I've got the Christmas decor up. I've stuck some snowflakes to my window, which I'm not sure if you can see. I've got some lights and some acorns going on over there. I've got Grinch and mini Grinch over here, as well as Olaf. So this is me trying to do a Christmas setup. Got my Christmas jumper with my little gingerbread men, and of course a cup of chamomile and honey tea in this cute Rudolph mug. So in case you didn't know, the John Lewis Christmas advert came out yesterday, and when that advert comes out, you know it's time to start getting Christmassy. So I thought it would be really fun to do a bit of a ranking video where I rate the John Lewis Christmas adverts over the past 10 years from best to worst. Obviously this is just my opinion. I love all the John Lewis Christmas adverts. There's not one that I've watched that I've been like, that was rubbish, but this is just what I think is my favourite and what is my least favourite. So without further ado, let's get into the video. For me is Moz the Monster. This advert follows the story of a little boy who has a monster called Moz living under his bed. He spends his evenings and night times playing with Moz, which means in the daytime he's super tired and isn't very productive, falling asleep on the football pitch and all that kind of stuff. I thought this advert had the real potential to be super cute, but it just didn't deliver in the end for me. I think it was a really nice build up. This boy had this really sweet relationship with this monster, and then the monster buys the boy a nightlight for Christmas, and then that means that he sleeps better, but in turn it means he's not going to be playing with the monster anymore. Yeah, I don't know, it just didn't quite hit a spot for me. I thought it was cute, but it could have been better. It features Elbow doing a great cover to the Beatles' Golden Slumber, but yeah, unfortunately this one is 10th place for me. Oh, and that was 2017. Coming in at 9th place for me is this year's 2020 Give a Little Love advert. I did think this advert was really cute, and I like the message that it portrayed. It sort of starts off showing a boy who's got his ball stuck up of a tree. A girl comes along and helps him, and then it follows the boy going to help a snowman, and the snowman goes and helps someone else, so on and so forth, until you get back to the little girl who someone helps her fix her glasses, and then she goes and helps the boy get his ball out the tree. So I thought it was a really sweet message. Kind of depicts that if you give a little kindness, that will then be passed on, and it kind of goes full circle. Thought it was sweet. Didn't make me emotional like most of the other John Lewis adverts do. But yeah, it was a great advert, but for me, just the others were better. And it was the first time in a John Lewis advert it featured an original song. The song was by someone called Celeste, and it's called Little Love. It is a beautiful song, and I like how they, for the first time, have used an original song. Coming in at number 8 for me is 2016's Buster the Boxer. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this ad. It follows the story of a little girl who loves bouncing on her bed, and her dog is just mesmerised by her doing this. So her parents in turn get her a trampoline for Christmas. They set it up on Christmas Eve, and then you get the amazing scenes of foxes, badgers, squirrels bouncing on the trampoline, and the dog, Buster the Boxer, staring from the inside wishing he was outside. And then you have the hysterical scene on Christmas morning where the parents of the little girl open the door, she sees her trampoline, goes to run to jump on it, but Buster the Boxer beats her to it, and then you just have this great moment of him bouncing away on the trampoline. It's a great advert, I absolutely love it, but just the others came in top for me. Yeah, and it also features a fab cover of Randy Crawford's One Day I'll Fly Away, but by the Volts. 2015's Man on the Moon gets spot number 7. I absolutely love this one. I think it's super emotional. I love the message that it portrays. So you have a little girl who likes to look through her telescope, and she looks through to see a man living on the moon on his own. She tries to communicate with him through various hysterical ways, really sweet, but she fails. Eventually on Christmas morning, she manages to use the power of helium in balloons to get a gift over to him on the moon, which is a telescope, so that he ends up looking through and seeing her waving at him. It's really sweet. This one I like bawled my eyes out when I first watched it. And yeah, I like the message that it portrayed around, I know that they linked up with Age UK, John Lewis linked up with Age UK when they released the ad, just to basically get the message across that some people especially older people, can be alone on Christmas. So just something to consider and raise awareness of that. But yeah, it was a really sweet advert, and it features a fantastic cover of Oasis's Half a World Away by Aurora. For me, number 6 goes to 2018's Boy and the Piano. So this follows the story of Elton John, who I absolutely love. I thought this was a great advert. It just sort of follows Elton John from sort of nowadays and goes backwards through time, showing his various famous performances, and you know, he absolutely kills it at the piano, and it kind of ends with him as a little boy getting a Christmas present from his parents. Well, not his parents, I think it's his mum and his grandma, it shows in the advert. But yeah, showing him getting the piano and pressing those keys for the first time, and I just think it displays a really good message that you could give someone a gift for Christmas and that gift will take them through their whole life, which it absolutely did on this occasion. And obviously it features the brilliant Your Song by Elton John, which is one of my faves. So we're into the top 5 now. Am I even filming? Because I can't remember if I clicked it. So we're now into the top 5, the creme de la creme of the John Lewis adverts, according to me. Coming in at number 5 for me is 2012's The Long Journey. It features a really lovely cover of The Power of Love. The cover is by Gabrielle Alpin. Obviously the original is Frankie Goes to Hollywood. The little girl builds a couple of snowmans, a boy and a girl snowman, and only gives up the boy snowman a scarf. Seeing this, the boy snowman treks across to get to John Lewis to buy the girl snowman her own hat, gloves and scarf. It's just a really sweet advert following this snowman on this long journey, and yeah, I just thought it was really sweet. And at the end, when you sort of, because you're wondering the whole time, what is this snowman doing, like where is he going, and then in the end when he comes back and you've got the smiling girl snowman with all kitted up to keep her warm. Oh, it's just so sweet and all unexpected. Number 4 for me is the fantastic animated 2013 Bear in the Hair, featuring Lily Allen's cover of Somewhere Only We Know by Keane. This is such a sweet advert. It follows the story of a bear and a hare who are best friends. The hare loves Christmas and is trying to get the bear excited about it, but he's just not. He's ready to go into hibernation. The bear goes in for hibernation, and then on Christmas night or Christmas Eve night, the hare goes in and drops him a little gift. And then on Christmas morning, you've got the hare and all the other animals having a great time around the Christmas tree, and then you just see the bear approach, seeing this fantastic sight, the tree, the lights, everyone enjoying Christmas together, and the absolute joy on his face for not missing this amazing occasion is just so heartwarming. And then you see that the gift that the hare had left him was an alarm clock, waking him up so he didn't miss the magic of Christmas. Oh, I'm feeling emotional thinking about it. Oh, I'll just sip my tea. Bronze prize going in at number 3 for me is last year's 2019's Excitable Edgar. I thought this advert was so cute and features one of the best songs ever. It's REO Speedwagon's Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore, covered by Bastille. I must say I much prefer the original, but still love that that song featured. Excitable Edgar is a little dragon who gets so excited about anything Christmas related that he ends up breathing fire, and in turn ruins quite a few Christmas related things, burning down Christmas trees, ice skating rinks, and you can't help but feel so sorry for him because all he wants to do is have a good time. His friend is this really sweet little redhead girl who's absolutely gorgeous, and she comes up with the great idea that she will bring him along to Christmas dinner and he will have a purpose for his fire breathing, because when they turn up on the day, everyone is really scared of him, like he's gonna ruin Christmas, but actually he presents a Christmas pudding which he sets on fire, and it's just perfect. I think it's so sweet. It's the first time that it was a John Lewis and Partners ad since they rebranded, so I think the idea was for it to be like a joint John Lewis and Waitrose ad rather than be separate, and I just thought it worked really well and was really sweet. Of course, silver place for me goes to 2014's Monty the Penguin. Oh my god, this advert is so sweet, like I actually can't get enough of it. This little boy has a pet penguin called Monty who follows him around everywhere he goes. But Monty starts to notice all the couples around. He sees it on television, he sees it in the water, he sees a couple walking, and he just wants someone for his own. He wants his own love. The little boy starts to notice that Monty is so distracted by love that on Christmas morning he gets Monty a gift and opens it, and it's a little penguin friend for him to love. It's so sweet. And then the parents come down on Christmas morning, open the door, and you just see this little boy playing with two toy penguins. It's just honestly beautiful. It's the message that like love is everything, and yeah, I absolutely loved that one. Love, love, love. So my number one John Lewis Christmas ad, there's absolutely no question in my brain about what this is. It is The Long Wait from 2011. It is just such a sweet advert. I think it's one of the first like super emotional, tear-jerking, inducing John Lewis Christmas ads, and it's just always stuck with me and always been my favourite. It features a really fantastic cover of the Smiths' Please 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 Let Me Get What I Want by Slow Moving Molly, and it follows the story of a little boy who just cannot wait for Christmas. He is counting down the literal seconds, looking at the clock, eating his advent calendar, looking outside the window, and he just honestly can't wait for Christmas morning. And you think, typical kid, they want Christmas morning because they want to open their presents, and then it finally gets to Christmas morning. He completely runs past, disregards all his Christmas presents, goes into his cupboard, gets out a package clearly wrapped by a child, and goes into his parents' room to give it to them. And he was clearly just counting down for Christmas because he just wanted to give his parents their present. He didn't even care about his own. I think the slogan for that one is like, for gifts you can't wait to give, something along those lines. But yeah, that's hands down my number one, and yeah, so cute. So that concludes my ranking of a decade of John Lewis Christmas adverts from 10 to 1. I'm not going to say from worst to best because I don't think any of these adverts are bad. It's just my personal favourite to my least favourite. I'm going to link all of the adverts down below in the description bar, so if you want to go and check them out for yourselves you can, and I highly recommend you sit and watch all of them and get some tissues if you do. Let me know if you agree with the way I've ranked these, and if not, let me know what your favourite John Lewis Christmas advert is in the comments below. I really hope you'll consider subscribing to me and giving this video a thumbs up. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye!